Hello, you're with the Break-a-Leggers!
And the Little Leggers!
And the Little Leggers!
A whole family of leggers. And where are we, a Little Legger Spencer?
We are watching Sleeping Beauty at the Wolverhampton Grand!
Yeah, we are. And to be honest with you, I am so excited about this. So stick around to find out how many stars.
Whether it's
Break-a-Leg or Leg It!
Brilliant! Guys, I fell in love, and I know I keep saying this every time we're at Wolverhampton. I fell in love with theatre because of a pantomime at the Wolverhampton Grand, and now I get to share that with my own family. This is magical for me, and I'm already in my element. Well, how about you boys? Are you excited to see the show?
Yeah!
what are you excited about seeing?
Debbie McGee.
Okay, and where will
Sooty.
people know Debbie McGee from?
Yeah.
Strictly.
Yeah, she was
Strictly
on
last year.
Last year's was Strictly.
Okay.
The second show I ever saw at Wolverhampton Grand was a magic show with Paul and Debbie as well. So I mean, could this get any better for me?
gift
Anyway,
that keeps
this
giving.
isn't just about me. What are you
And then
excited to see?
Sooty.
Yeah,
Sooty.
a
Sooty.
childhood
Doreen
favourite.
Tipton.
Doreen Tipton,
Yes.
comedy legend.
Oliver Ormson.
Oliver Ormson,
Playing
West
the
End
Prince.
star.
Yeah, but anybody else? There's a number of great
yeah.
people.
Ian Addams, who's playing Queen Wilhelmina, who's also the director of this, and Julie.
Really? I
Yep.
didn't know he was the director.
He is, and Julie
Okay.
Payton, who's playing Carabosse, but is also the choreographer.
Wow.
So full team in this one. Sleeping Beauty, the story, if you don't know, is about a princess who pricks her finger on a spinning wheel and then gets a curse that she'll fall asleep for 100 years unless she's
By
kissed by her true love.
Yes.
And Panto, guys, people don't know what pantomime is, you know. We know that we did another Panto recently, and people didn't know what it was. People in different countries.
So what happens in the pantomime? Is there any things we need to tell
So
them?
basically,
Lots of audience interaction.
Yes.
Yes.
it's got lots of what he just said.
Yeah.
Lots of singing, lots
Sing,
of
dancing,
dancing.
and it's always a classic tale, but there's a certain structure that happens. It's really difficult to explain unless you've experienced it, and I would say anyone visiting the UK from a different country around Christmas, hunt one out, try and see a panto.
There's always lots going on.
It's an experience like no other, and there are hundreds of them up and down the country.
Yeah,
at
there's
this
always
time of
goodies,
year.
there's always baddies, there's
Yeah.
always a dame,
Yes.
which is a man playing a woman,
Yeah.
and they always have to wear something different every time
Every
they
scene.
come into a
Is
scene.
that actually a thing?
That's
Yeah.
actually a
It's
thing.
actually a thing, so you'll see they always have a costume
no
change.
idea.
Traditionally, the goodies need to enter from stage right, the baddies from stage left.
Yeah.
Don't know if you're aware of that.
There's loads of rules, but it's such a
Um,
unique experience. There'll be an interval for this, probably around about an hour in, so we'll be catching you then for our 30-second interval breakdown.
And stick around to the end to find out how
many stars?
stars, legs, stars.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We'll see you in a bit.
Whether we're enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's the interval, which means it is time for the Break-a-Leggers.
And the Little Leggers.
30-second interval breakdown.
Go, what do you think, Little Legs Spence? What
Like
do you
when
like?
they squirted you with the water pistols and when they got the dragon out.
There was a big old dragon flying right out into the audience, wasn't
The
it?
dragon was really atmospheric. It was just a shame that he got killed really easily.
It did die very quickly.
gruesome death scene,
Yes, I think it's
More
really
fighting.
good. The really high production values. I'm loving doing Tipton. How about you, Big Legger Simon?
I love the innuendo, it's high camp, even the song choices are camp as Christmas, and it's nearly Christmas, so it couldn't be more apt. Can't wait to get back in.
We've come to the end of Sleeping Beauty at the Wolverhampton Grand.
Yay! And to be honest with you, it's as magical as I thought it was going to be. But I think, boys, it's a family show. So what did you think? Little Legger Lincoln, go on, give us your top bits.
Or top people. Who
Yeah,
are
what
your
was your-
favourite?
what stood
Debbie
out?
McGee was my favourite.
Okay, why?
The fairy. Is she the fairy godmother?
Fairy
Fairy
Crystal.
Crystal.
Fairy crystal.
Or as one of them called at one point, Fairy Liquid.
Fairy liquid. Okay, what was it about fairy liquid you liked?
She was really good. I really liked her dancing. She did quite a few dances.
Yeah.
I particularly liked her first one.
Yeah, it was very reminiscent of like all the good bits of Strictly Come Dancing and all the lifts, and she was being flung and thrown all over the place on like a bed of ice, like ice smoke and stuff.
Underneath a beautiful moon.
A beautiful
it was
moon,
really
a big
magical.
sequence. Yeah, that was a bit of a favourite.
And then when she flung down.
And
then when she flew down.
Yeah, some really nice flying in this.
Yeah,
She right off the
massive
bat.
effect straight
Not just
away.
flying, but out into the audience.
Yeah,
in
right
your face.
out. If you're in the circle, you're right up close with them, basically. So that's fun.
Yeah.
And more. There's more.
We got her autograph. We waited for like an hour.
They're ever so nice, aren't they? They're lovely people.
And she was your favourite on Strictly, wasn't she, Debbie? So it was
She
finally
should have won.
I'm
nice
sure
for
she's
you
many
to
people's
finally
favourite.
meet her.
Now am I able to do it?
Yeah.
Go on then. Go on then, Alex Spencer. What are your favourite bits?
My favourite bit was
Or people?
with Sooty's magic.
Yeah,
Sooty's
there was.
magic.
Busy,
Do you know,
let's get busy.
They had a lot of magic
the
in this.
special
And I
effects
loved it.
I happen to know are direct from Las Vegas and are designed by the same people that designed David Copperfield's stage magic.
There were a couple of his big effects in there, actually,
Yeah.
weren't
I
there?
do not get how they did the magic.
No, they
Were
are
there any
spectacular.
any particular tricks you liked?
Box
Yeah.
magic.
I
Like
like
the
the one with
chainsaws of doom.
Chainsaws of Doom,
The one
definitely
where
defying.
there was a big box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was 3 chainsaws there,
Mm.
and they had put Richard Cadell in there, and
Yeah.
it went like that. And then Richard wasn't there, and then suddenly he was just down there.
Like, honestly, like mind-blowing illusions. in
Proper
this.
big stuff.
Massive,
Proper big illusions.
budget, massive, just massive.
Any
Yeah,
other
amazing.
bits that you thought were good?
Well, who was your favourite character?
Who was your
Spence?
favourite character?
I have
Two of them.
Okay. Who were they?
Who were they?
Richard.
Richard as Muggle, I think he was. Is that his
Muggle,
name?
was it
Muggle.
Muggle?
Muddle.
Muddles. Oh,
Muddle.
sorry, I went into
Muggle.
Harry Potter there.
What a muddle we are
I mean,
with his name.
he's not a Muggle because he's quite magic, really. But yeah, so I think he's probably more of a wizard.
He was good. He was
Muddles.
the kind of jester. What was it we had
Yeah.
to do whenever he came on? I don't want to spoil
I
it.
feel good.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
So that was good fun. He had
Memories to
lots
last
of
a
the,
lifetime.
And I also liked the amazing, the one, the only, Sooty.
Sooty.
Coming,
Sweet.
a comeback for
Yeah.
Sooty.
Yes, it was.
Little's cameos from Sweep as well. Gotta say, Sooty is like a superstar in my eyes. He's been around. He's 70 years old now,
What?
which
He
is
looks so young.
incredible because he looks great. But yeah, I agree. I think they were hilarious, all of them together. What a
get how he's
brilliant!
active.
Yeah, I don't
How
get
is he
how.
still active?
How is he still active? We'll never know.
How about you, Big Legger, Simon?
I've got to say, I just love the spectacle of it all. It's just big budget in your face, and it is to me what a panto should be, which is great for families, good for kids, but equally as enjoyable on a whole other level for adults. The amount of innuendo in this, it's very tongue-in-cheek, it's very, very cheeky, but I was laughing out loud. I don't laugh out loud, but I was howling like a drain at one point. I was just having the whale of a time. And I thought the humour was perfectly pitched for everybody and works on so many different levels.
So did you have a favourite character, Legger Simon?
My favourite character, well, I thought that Beth and Oliver, so Beth and Wynne Davis as Princess Beauty,
Yeah.
and Oliver Ormson as Prince Harry. I was thinking though, Prince Harry, like where's Prince William? But Prince Harry, their duets were beautiful and both of them together were so believable and they sang so well.
All of the songs from The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
were
they
lots
did
of Great
have a
Showman
Great
songs. in
Showman
this.
songs.
But they were.
Yeah,
they
you
just,
can tell it's current at the moment.
They sounded so good, and that's what I
And
liked
Baby
about them.
Shark.
Baby Shark was in there.
Well, not fully baby.
Not, but,
No.
but they
A
tried.
baby version.
A baby version of
We
Baby
won't
Shark.
spoil it.
My favourite person, I think, must have been Doreen Tipton. I thought she was actually brilliant. She carried much more of the adult humour, which is probably why it resonated with me more. She is very much of Wolverhampton, so the audience here lapped her up.
She's a black country legend, is what she
is a black country legend, and boy, is she a legend. She was hilarious.
I thought the lighting was exquisite. It came out into the audience, illuminated us. It was almost like laser-esque at times.
The set was magical as well.
Yeah.
How many fairy lights are embedded into that set?
They've blown the budget on that. The electricity budget is through the roof.
Huge set pieces. Like every single time the front cloth came down, there's a scene when it was revealed. It was a new, brand new, huge, humongous, intricate, detailed, glittery set piece. It was loads of it.
Even in what's her name?
What's her name? Which character are we talking
Carabosse.
about? Carabosse.
Yeah.
Oh, her Leia.
Even in her Leia.
Yeah, that
Oh my
was.
gosh, that was amazing.
That was big stuff from this production company.
Bold and beautiful.
And yeah, the sound was great as well. Really nice, the ensemble, the dancing.
All the
was great.
music played
the
live.
costumes.
Well, let's wrap it up then. So for Sleeping Beauty at the Wolverhampton Grand, we are going to give 5 stars
for this piece.
Yeah, do you know what?
So much fun.
It's just a huge, massive family
Raucous.
treat. It's raucous, it's hilarious. If you're young or old, you will love it. It's a spectacle, dancing spectacular, illusions like a Las Vegas, like that level of show. And I think if you could do us one favour this year, when you're thinking about Christmas presents, there's nothing like a family experience. Instead of buying a gift or something that kids are going to play with for 5 minutes,
something they'll
bring
remember.
them to a Panto, guys. Memories are made here. My fondest memories as a child are at Pantos at Christmas. And what better way to spread your love and make memories together than to see a fantastic Panto?
What do you think, little leggers?
Really good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Brilliant. There we go.
But anyway, that's just what we think.
Just what we think.
What do you think?
What do you think? Let us
What
know
do
down
you
below.
think?
If you like what we do, you want to see more of us and the Little Leggers, hit subscribe because we'd love to see you again. Anyway, we're the Breaker Leggers and we'll
And the little Leggers.
Oh, sorry,
and
and the Little Leggers.
And we'll catch you again soon.
Bye!